welcome back to WWE 2K25 Showcase, or as I like to call Monday Showcase. We are back with week 16, matchup 16, episode 16 out of 17. Realizing that I think the next matchup after this week is the last one is kind of depressing. Um, it's kind of been a journey playing the showcase and doing this long series, but it had to come to an end at some point, right? Um, but yeah, today's fight is going to be, or match is going to be the Islanders versus the Street Profits. First team to win 2 out of 3 falls will have their hands raised as you create history with the Islanders and look to show the Street Profits that you do indeed want all the smoke. Um, it's going to be fun playing as the Islanders. One, I would hope um, that there's some backstory on who the Islanders are. Very similar to other um, tag teams that we've showcased, or they pun intended, that they've showcased here in the showcase. I don't know them. I don't know the Islanders. I don't believe I've even heard of the Islanders. So this will be a different different tag team once again. Um, to find out more about, or at least I hope there's backstory, with legendary Paul Heyman giving an intro video. But before I hop in, I must say again, I am sad to see that potentially next week is the last matchup. Um, Comment down below if you've enjoyed it. Um, Comment down below if you want to see a another WWE series, maybe with My Rise, um, because there's more unlockables there. So we definitely want to unlock as much as possible in the game. I don't do my faction, and I don't really. I mean, I play universe mode, but that's not something I'll probably do a series based off of that. But My Rise, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing that one. And possibly even exploring the island. I still haven't done that on WWE 2K. So again, that's if that's stuff you guys want to see, definitely comment down below, and I can try to see if we could do that. Um, make a video of that. So that'll be fun to do. But again, we'll see what happens. This isn't the only series that we have on the channel. There's definitely more series that are to come. Series that I've already uh, have gone by already and whatnot. Some of the series that we're in the middle of still. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already, because it'll be fun. It'll be fun to play with. But yeah, uh, I think I'm also gonna do with the next time we do another episode, which I think is gonna be the last one. I'll do a ranking of all the matches so far. Um, I'm gonna have to at least leave a slot open for whatever the last one may be. But I could do a ranking of all the matches that we've done. I think I did that several episodes ago or parts ago or whatever you want to call it. I did a ranking to see, to kind of put into place how I've liked the matches so far, and think I should do the same for this last video. But too much focus on the last one. Let's focus on the now and hop in to the Islanders versus the Street Profits, and hopefully, again, I hope there's a backstory behind it. But yeah, let's pass it on to I hope Paul.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into 2 groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa both love to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
Hearing Paul Heyman say that the Islanders can handle the smoke has to be one of the funniest things.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders. Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
I stated before, I'm not
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds. And Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal. Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
All 4 men going to be eligible at the same time.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth. The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming. Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
Accompanied by Bobby Heenan and a combined weight of 499 pounds.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Thornton Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
The Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
As well, probably for the head, the head shrinkers had Alpha. I think that made sense. But there was another team that had a manager that just didn't.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents 2 teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke. Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients. Don't you dare disparage the Brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes. There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Just like that, Haku gets stopped.
Angelo toying with his opponent a little bit. Boom.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own. Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars. Stomping down! Good grief! That's a chop that'll wake you up.
He puts him into the corner. So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands from the opposition. Boom, and a drop kick on the mark. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
This match is getting the better of him.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. Drop kick. Beautiful. Oh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see...
Haku
with the tongue
and just like that, releasing their teammate from the hold.
That's the choke. I guess that must have been staying back in the day.
Oh, man.
Lord.
Shot to the chest. Oh, that's going to sting. There's the double axe handle.
Relentless aggression coming from Haku here.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Oh! And stomping away in the corner. Then a knee right to the throat.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. The party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tom and Haku have very strong heads. Return fire from Montez Ford.
Tag made. The Islanders, what do they have planned here? Oh,
Double team Savate kick. The Profits are down, and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
And he was able to get the fall. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. Incoming! Elbow drop!
Tama putting it all on the line. Oh, and an elbow caught him and cleared him to the floor. Wow.
Oh, what a headbutt on the mark.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
To the sky. Oh, my God.
Ooh. I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a... From the top. Misses big time. Going straight for the body, doing a little more softening up in the torso area. And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the
Up high?
Whoa, look out! The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And he gets sent back into the ring. From the top. Are you kidding me? Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
From the top.
Nobody home. What a
Let's see how the times are going.
And into the corner he goes. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Ooh, boy. Oh, a knee. Lights out. Lift off. The cross connects. And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
The Profits battling from the top.
Down.
And yet another.
He's trying again.
Down with force. Can Thomas secure this now?
And straight into the pin attempt.
2. Second fall for the Islanders. And they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Whew. Bloodline Dynasty. What? Choose a superstar from this incredible dynasty and lead them into a gauntlet against 9 other opponents as you attempt to crown your tribal chief. Oh, wow. Huh. Wow. That's not a bad final one. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Um, I wonder who's gonna let me choose. And obviously that has to be the last one because there is no more like grayed out lock boxes to the right. So this is gonna be the last one. It's only fitting as a tribal gauntlet. That I like that. I like that a lot. Um, but yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's um stream. Um, the Islanders versus Street Profits. It was pretty fun. Not gonna lie, 2 out of 3 made it a little bit more interesting. Getting to know a little bit of the history was fun, but other than that, it was just another tag team match. So now I'm really much looking forward to next week's the Tribal Gauntlet. So this will be fun. This will be a fun finale of this WWE 2K25 showcase series. So bittersweet, bittersweet, but again, eventually everything has to end. So it'll be fine. But again, like the video if you liked today's matchup, and drop a comment below. I know I said it earlier, but drop a comment below if there's anything else WWE 2K related that you would like to see. Maybe a video of walking around the island doing different matches there. I'm assuming you could do that. I'm only basing it off of what I know from NBA 2K of like um, of the city there. I'm gonna assume it's the same thing here, but you know, if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Um, if you want me to do a series on the My Rise here on WWE 2K25, I will gladly do that one. Maybe give us a little bit more longevity, or not longevity, but another series in the WWE universe. Um, but yeah, just comment that below. What you would like to see. If you've enjoyed the series so far, what has been your favorite match, um, and whatnot, and yeah. And if you haven't already, make sure to drop a subscription, or not drop a subscription, subscribe to the channel, as we have multiple videos, multiple series dropping, um, different things going on, and more series coming along in the future. So everything's planned out, everything's nice. It's kind of like your own video game hub, and I love that. I've enjoyed every game I've ever played so far for the channel, um, and the future ones that I will not divulge as to what is coming up next. Just have to subscribe and see, and hit that notification bell to be notified every single time we drop a video. So just do all that, and you'll be up to date with what's going on. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed your time here today. See you next time. Enjoy.